we proudly present the musical
Homework. The very mention of the word brings a look of despair to the faces of many a school-going boy and girl. It is one of the most hated 8-letter words in the dictionary. Homework signals the end of fun and the beginning of gloom. Homework spells disaster in the classroom if you haven't done yours. Why is there homework? You might ask. Wouldn't life be less complicated without it? Some kids strongly believe that homework was invented by a bunch of nasty teachers, while others swear that homework was discovered by accident, a very horrible accident. Over the years, homework tends to grow in size, and before you know it, you're doing nothing else but homework. The funny thing about homework is that although it is called homework, it is very often done in school, especially just before class can begin. Surprisingly, this evening's musical, Homework, has nothing to do with anything I've just said. So why is it called homework? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you better get comfortable in your seats because there is only one thought-provoking way to find out what homework, the musical, is all about. Saint Dominic Savio proudly presents Homework. Oh, giver of life, what a beautiful gift, what a wonderful God you are. You gave us this time, now we are in awe of your infinite love. We will praise your name forever. We
Honey, aren't we the luckiest couple in the world? What a beautiful baby boy God has blessed us with.
Yes, my love. He is so handsome, just like you.
Oh, Becky, that's such a sweet thing to say. He does look very handsome, but I think it's because he has your eyes.
Oh, darling, he looks like the both of us. Our God is so wonderful. Our little bundle of joy is nothing less than a miracle.
Yes, my dear, and we will always cherish this miracle.
Look, Andy, look. He's smiling. Our little angel is smiling.
Yes, he is. It seems like he understood every word we sang.
Maybe he did. Let's call him Shane. For some reason, I like that name very much.
That's perfect, Becky. I like that name too. But do you know what it means?
It means gift from God.
Oh, I didn't know it meant gift from God. That makes it even a better choice. You are smarter than I thought, my dear. Dad, how do you like the name Shane for your grandson?
Son, I would like any name that the two of you decide upon. But in this case, I particularly like the name Shane, and I do like the fact that it means gift from God.
Thanks, Dad. Love you.
Yes, yes. No, no. Yes. Yes. No. Yes, yes. Oh, that's a very interesting plan you have for your school. All the best. As for me, I am waiting to see what my boys intend doing for the bicentenary celebrations. Okay. Tomorrow morning, 10:30 sharp. Bye. See you. Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Father.
It is so nice to see so many smiling faces. So, what can I do to keep you smiling?
Father, isn't our school going to be doing anything to celebrate the bicentenary of Don Bosco's birth?
I suppose we should do something, shouldn't we? But what? I can't seem to think of anything. Do you boys have any ideas?
Father Zach, since bicentenary is associated with the number 200, I think we must plant 200 saplings around the campus.
Well, Roshan, that's a very interesting idea. Come on, boys, I need more ideas.
Father, can we have our school building painted with 200 different colors?
Very interesting, Godwin. 200 different colors. That would be like almost having 30 rainbows.
Father Zach, I was thinking about a football tournament. We could invite 200 schools to participate. It will be fun.
Well, these are all very good ideas, but I'm looking for something that involves the four main pillars of Don Bosco's model in his work for the young. Do any of you remember the four pillars that I told you about earlier?
Father.
Yes, Christopher.
I remember only one pillar, church. Father.
Yes, Austin.
Father, the other two pillars are school and playground. I cannot remember the fourth one.
Okay, that's good enough, Austin. Yes, Ivo.
Father, the fourth pillar is home.
That is correct. So we have the four main pillars that are essential to how we Salesians work with the youngsters in our care. These pillars, namely,
Church, school, playground, and home.
they all support our Salesian families of youngsters. But can anybody tell me what these four pillars signify? Yes, Shane.
Father, you had told us the church signifies God, faith and trust in God gives our lives meaning. School symbolizes learning. We have to keep learning even outside school. Playground signifies celebration, relaxation and fun. And home signifies a sense of belonging and service.
That was perfect, Shane. Now, how do we use these 4 pillars in our bicentenary celebrations?
Father.
Okay. You don't need to come up with any ideas right away. We still have time. But please, give this some serious thought. We can all meet up in 2 weeks, compare notes and plan ahead. All the best, boys.
Thank you, Father.
Keep the family strong. Everybody now, 4 pillars. 4 pillars. 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Pillar 1 is faith in God, trusting Him each day. It adds a lot of meaning to your life in every way. Pillar 1 is faith in God, trusting Him each day. It adds a lot of meaning to your life in every way. 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Everybody now, 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Pillar 2 just loves to learn. It gets you to the top. You may be young or used to be, but never let it stop. Pillar 2 just loves to learn. It gets you to the top. You may be young or used to be, but never let it stop. 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Everybody now, 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Pillar 3 says take a break, give yourself some rest. Relax and play and celebrate, and you will be the best. Pillar 3 says take a break, give yourself some rest. Relax and play and celebrate, and you will be the best. 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Everybody now, 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Pillar 4 calls you to serve and find where you belong. Be it your home or other place, you really can't go wrong. Pillar 4 calls you to serve and find where you belong. Be it your home or other place, you really can't go wrong. 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Everybody now, 4 pillars, 4 pillars, 4 pillars. Keep the family strong. Keep the family strong. Keep the family strong.
Morning, Dad. Good morning, Grandpa.
Good morning, Shane.
Good morning, son.
Dad, any interesting news in the newspaper this morning? Dad,
What is it, my son?
any interesting news?
No, not really.
No. And you continue to read it with such concentration.
Seems like you turned out extra smart just like you.
Dad, why don't you come to church with us?
See, just like your mother.
Good morning, Dad. Here's your coffee and porridge.
Good morning, Becky. You are a good girl. You take good care of me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Dad. Well, I hope your son heard that. Anyway, you don't need to thank me. That was my duty. Shane and I are going to go to church now. So you please enjoy your breakfast, okay?
Bye, Dad. Bye, Grandpa.
Come back soon and do your homework, okay?
Grandpa, I already did my homework.
Andrew, we're going to church. Andrew, I said we're going to church. Keep an eye on Dad, will you?
Okay, see you soon. That old man can take care of himself.
Guys. Today Lily smiled at me.
Guys, that is nothing. Yesterday, Rose winked at me. Can you believe that?
Oh, really? You think she winked at you? Rose would never do that. There must have been something lost in one of her eyes.
You can go ahead with your silly jokes, but I think she's really into me.
Perhaps he does like you, Godwin. Listen to this. I managed to get Tulip's phone number. Now what do you say to that?
That's fantastic, Ivo. Now you can call her anytime you like.
But I'm sure that's what you would have done. But I won't call her. I don't want to show her that I'm dying to talk to her. Although I am. I'll call her after a few days. Maybe she'll call me before that.
Listen. I think you must pull out the phone and talk to Tulip right away. If only I had Lily's number, I would have called her at once.
If I had Rose's number, I would have called for sure.
Guys, in case you haven't noticed, all your imaginary girlfriends have names of flowers. Tulip, Lily, and Rose. But be as it may, I have all their phone numbers right here in my phone.
What?
Tulip, Lily, and Rose. Let's start calling them up.
Shane.
No way! Are you gone crazy?
Shane, have you gone nuts?
Shane, don't do that. We don't know what to say.
You will put us into serious trouble.
Relax, guys. I don't have their numbers. I was just checking to see if any of you were bold enough to talk to your girlfriends. And as I thought, you all are cowards.
Shane, that's a horrible thing to do.
Mom, I'm hungry.
Yes, dear. Dinner will be served in a minute.
I'm hungry too.
How come you're hungry, old man? All you do is sit around in the house doing nothing.
Andrew, please show Dad some respect.
I'm not putting him on the street, am I? If that's not respect, I'm not sure what it is.
Very impressive, Andrew. Very impressive. You are such a kind-hearted man.
Enough of your disgusting remarks already. Now will you shut your mouth and do your work in silence?
What? Shut my mouth and do my work? Who do you think you married, Miss D'Souza? A slave? Andrew, I am speaking to you.
You don't talk to me in that tone of voice, Rebecca. This is the last time you...
I will talk to you in any tone of voice I choose. You don't help around the house. You disrespect your own father. You talk to me rudely and show me no affection at all. What did I do wrong, Andrew? What did I do wrong? Sometimes I just feel like I don't belong here.
Son, please put that laptop away and talk to Becky right now.
You stay out of this, old man. I'm warning you.
Dad, please stop this, Dad. Please.
Shane, go to your room.
But Dad...
Shane, I said go to your room.
Shane, you can sit down right here if you want to. This is your house too, you know.
Mom! Ouch. Mom, are you hurt? Mom, please don't cry, Mom. Mom, Dad, why did you do that, Dad? Please apologize.
That is something I will never do. I should have done that a long time ago. I had patience for too long.
Son, what is wrong with you? This is certainly not how your mother and I brought you up. Please apologize to Becky right now.
You stay out of this, old man. I'm warning you. You have always supported your daughter-in-law, and that is why you and me can never see eye to eye.
Son, please just apologize.
Dad, please, apologize, Dad.
That is something I will never do. She must learn her lesson.
I'm leaving you, Andrew. I cannot take this anymore. This slap was the final straw. I'm going to my parents' house. Goodbye. Shane, my darling, my baby. I've always loved you and will continue to love you. You were the only reason why I stayed with this man for so long. But I cannot anymore. I have to leave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dad. Goodbye.
Mom, please don't go, Mom. Mom, I love you. Dad, look, Mom is leaving, Dad. Dad will apologize. Mom.
Let her go. And if I come to know you've been visiting her, I will throw you out as well. You understand? Your mother doesn't love you enough to stay here.
Dad, she loves me much more than enough. You are the one who doesn't love her enough for her to stay.
You were never there.
Guys. Today, I finally told Lily that I wanted to talk to her. Oh! But, she just walked away. I really don't know what to do.
Prakash, you can't do anything about it. Once they decide to walk away, they just go.
The other day, I smiled at Tulip. We even got talking. But now, she wants to talk to me all day long. Now, when do I play football? When do I study?
Ivo, girls need a lot of attention. If you do not talk to Tulip, she will just leave you and walk away.
Guys, I finally got the courage to call Rose, but she yelled at me for calling late. And asked me to apologize. It was only 9:30 p.m.
What? So did you apologize?
Nah, guys don't apologize.
Yes.
And besides, I'm not married to her or anything.
Godwin, I don't think you would have apologized even if you were married to Rose. Now she will just leave you and go away.
What's the matter with you, Shane? You're not yourself today. How do you suddenly know so much about girls?
Don't tell me, even you have fallen in love. Is it Blossom?
Blossom!
Come on, you can tell us anything. We're your best buddies.
No, guys. Let's just put it down to my upbringing.
Oh, okay. But who cares about girlfriends anyway? Am I right, guys?
Yeah.
We still have many years to go before we actually think of settling down.
He is right.
I don't think our life will ever be completely free of sorrows and heartaches.
Anyways, guys, let us promise ourselves that we live our lives regardless to our situations.
Come on, Shane.
Cheer up, Jane! Come on!
Shane, come on.
Life is a party. Life is a party. Life is a party. Let's party till the day we drop. Life is a party. Life is a party. Life is a party. Let's party
My son, why is Shane so late?
Shane is a grown-up boy. He can take care of himself. You need not worry about him.
But he has to have his dinner and do his homework.
I said Shane is a grown-up boy. There he is.
Hi, Dad.
Why are you so late? Don't tell me went to your father-in-law's house.
Dad, I'm not married, okay? I told you I like Blossom. I didn't tell you I'm married Blossom.
I know. Now freshen up and have your dinner.
And do your homework, okay?
Dad, I've been thinking. It's about Mom. Why don't you apologize to her and ask her to return home?
Son, your mother will return when her temper has cooled down. She has the keys of the house, and I don't intend to change the locks or anything. So she can return whenever she feels like.
Dad, I don't think not changing the locks is very welcoming. Why don't you go and apologize to her and ask her to return home?
Son, if I apologize, she'll think I'm sorry.
Dad, so you're saying you're not?
Now listen to me. It's much more complicated than you think, my dear.
What is so complicated about that? You go and apologize to her and ask her to return home. I don't think it's complicated.
Shane, don't tell me what to do. I said your mother will return soon. So tell me, how has school been lately?
School is always fun. We are getting ready to celebrate the centenary of Don Bosco's birth.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Okay, Father Zach told us that Don Bosco had a very unique way of working with youngsters. The figure he put in place had 4 pillars.
Oh, you mean like a house?
Yes, you could call it a Salesian house. The pillars are church, school, playground and home.
That's fantastic. Have fun.
Wait, Dad, there's more.
Another time, son. I have an important meeting in my office tomorrow, and I still have some work left on my presentation.
Okay, Dad. Good night. And think about what I told you.
What? The 4 pillars?
No, Dad. About apologizing to Mom. But you can think about the 4 pillars also.
Good night, son. Find yourself a good girl, settle down. Marry the girl of your dreams, one that you love. So I married her, the love of my life. And that is how we became man and wife. But what happens to girls when you blink away? What happened to the love in you? When she stole my heart, I never thought we'd ever part. What happened to the love in you? They say that marriage is all about compromise. Accept each other, love unconditionally. But very soon she gave me such a fright. She was never wrong and I was never right. But what happens to the love when you blink away the pain? What happened to the love in you? When she stole my heart, I never thought we'd ever part. What happened to the love? we knew. But what happened to the love when you broke our wedding? What happened to the love we knew when she stole my heart? I never thought we'd ever part. What happens to the love we knew? What happened to the love we knew? What happened to the love we knew?
Yes, yes. No, no, no. Yes. Yes, yes, that's true. Okay, bye.
Hi, Father Zach. Good evening.
Good evening, my dear. I wasn't expecting to see you at this hour. How are you?
Father Zach, I would love to say I'm fine, but I can't.
Why, Shane? What's wrong? Is there something troubling you? Are you unwell?
No, Father Zach. I'm alright. I was just wondering, will the 4 pillars of the Salesian family work for any other family? A non-Salesian family, perhaps? Like with parents, grandparents, children, and grandchildren?
I don't see why not. In fact, I'm pretty sure that the 4 pillars will work for each and every family, Salesian or non-Salesian.
Thank you very much, Father Zach. I'm feeling much better already.
Okay, bye, my dear. I have to go now.
Bye, Father Zach. See you in school tomorrow. I'm home.
And not a moment too soon.
Don't worry, Dad. I didn't go to my father-in-law's house. What's for dinner?
There's some ready-to-eat food in the fridge. Go help yourself, my dear.
Dad, for how long are we going to eat this way? For how long are we going to live this way?
As long as it takes, my son. So how was your day?
Dad, if you really want to know, my day has been miserable. In fact, all my days have turned miserable.
Why? What's the matter?
Oh, it's nothing important. It's just that I'm being deprived of my mother, even though she's alive.
Shane, we had enough of this conversation already. Your mother will return soon.
How soon, Dad? Days is just passing by. Why don't you go and apologize to her and ask her to return home? I miss her a lot, and I'm sure she misses us too.
Shane, don't tell me what to do. I am your father. Now listen to me.
No, Dad. You listen to me. Please listen to me, Dad.
Shane, my son, stop arguing with your dad and go do your homework.
Grandpa, my home is not working here, and all you can think about is me doing my homework. Dad, do you remember the 4 pillars I told you about?
Well, yes. But what has that got to do with anything?
Good question, Dad. I will tell you. Each of the pillar has a certain significance. Church symbolizes God. Faith and trust in God gives our lives meaning.
Fantastic.
Dad, listen. School symbolizes learning.
Really?
Dad, will you please hear me out?
Okay, great. Are we done?
I was just wondering if these 4 pillars have kept the Salesian family strong for 200 long years. Surely it can strengthen our family.
What do you mean?
Dad, when was the last time you were in a church? We almost never go for mass as a family. If you do not have God in your life has no meaning. You are just existing.
Go on.
And where learning is concerned, I think it could mean that you need to learn how to live with mom. If none of you see each other's point of view, there will always be bitterness in your relationship. Anyway, I'm just a kid. I don't know much about this pillar except that school signifies learning.
No, my son. You are making perfect sense. But what about the playground pillar?
Dad, the playground pillar signifies celebration. The day Mom left us was your wedding anniversary.
Really? Was it? I didn't even remember. I didn't even give your mother a gift.
No, Dad, that's not true. You gave her a gift.
Really? I gave her a gift?
You gave her a gift with your own hands. You slapped her, remember?
Oh my God! What have I done? I slapped my Becky.
Dad, one more pillar remains.
I slapped my Becky.
Dad.
She'll think I'm a monster.
Dad.
I slapped my Becky.
Dad.
Yes, my son.
The fourth pillar is the home pillar.
So at least I provided a home.
No, Dad.
So I'm not guilty of.
No. A home is not just a physical structure. It is about service to others. It is about having a sense of belonging.
Tell me more, my son.
Dad, I've heard you calling Grandpa old man. Surely he deserves much more respect than that.
Son, your grandpa doesn't understand when I talk to him. That is why I do not talk to him much. Frankly, he gets on my nerves. He doesn't even remember that I'm his son.
Dad, but you know he's your father, don't you? So then, why don't you call him Dad? In that way, he will remember that you are his son. I will never stop calling you Dad, even when you grow old to be his age.
Son, do you know what your name means?
Smarty Pants?
Well, Smarty Pants would be just right about too.
But what has the meaning of my name got to do with anything? See, you don't understand me, but I am still talking to you.
My son, your mother chose this name for you. It means gift from God. And I've really come to know who it really is. You are a beacon of light shining through our darkness. And I praise and thank God for you, my son.
Dad, God is coming back into your life. You need to start going to church too.
You are very smart, just like your mother. She is so beautiful, so pretty. Oh, how much I love her. Oh, how much I miss her. Ever since she has left, every star in my sky has faded away. I was the one who tore our relationship apart, and I'm really sorry for what I've done.
Dad, why don't you tell Mom all this?
Yes, my son. Dad, I'm sorry for not having patience with you. I do not have time to talk to you now, but I will soon be able to talk to you. Shane, my dear, say a prayer.
But Dad, the church will be closed now.
No, silly. I'm going to my father-in-law's house.
My child, I cannot bear to see you like this. Your father and I will go and talk to Andrew tomorrow. I'm sure we can sort things out.
But Mom, Andrew is not the man that he used to be. He's turned into a monster. He doesn't love me anymore. His heart has grown cold. And even if he does take me back, he will continue to make my life a living hell.
Becky, men sometimes take their wives for granted. I speak from experience. You will talk to Andrew tomorrow and see what we can do. By you staying here, things are not getting any better. And in the middle of all this, Shane is the one who's suffering the most.
But Dad, I cannot live with Andrew anymore. But I can't live without Shane either. I don't know what to do, Dad. I just don't know what to do.
Good evening, Mom. Good evening, Dad. Becky, my love, how are you? Please come home with me. Shane is missing you.
Oh, how sweet, Andrew. Shane is missing me. And you aren't, right?
No, Becky. I didn't mean it that way. It came out all wrong.
Go away, Andrew. Please, just go away.
Grandpa, I hope Dad has convinced Mom to return home.
I don't know, my son, but it is very likely that she will return. Now go do your homework.
Grandpa, why are you so obsessed with my homework? You know I do all my homeworks and assignments on time.
Let's go to your mother's house and see what's going on.
love you. I also still love you.
Becky, I'm sorry for leaving you, as I've been a horrible man, a horrible father, and a horrible husband too. Please forgive me. Please come home with me, my dear.
Andy, you apologized, and that is what makes you a real man. You are my real man.
Mom! Thank you, Dad!
Shane, my darling, my baby. Oh, how I've missed you. You've gotten so thin. Oh, I promise you, I will never leave you again. I will never do this to you ever again. I'm sorry.
Grandpa, look! Don Bosco made my homework! Don Bosco made my homework! Don Bosco made my homework!